March 21st, 11:34 a.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices.
Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt Ungard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So now which had like a bubble in my throat. So now what should we do?
Well, trial's tomorrow. And we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Ungard's innocence. It's weird that he switches between Mr. Matt Ungard and just Mr. Ungard. Throws me off.
It is weird.
We have to find the real killer.
Okay, then let's start looking. Is he in the plant? Is he behind your desk?
And I'm just imagining Pearl doing that fucking thing from SpongeBob. She walks up to a fire hydrant. Are you the killer? That's okay. Take your time.
March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't come in without it!
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here?
I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds.
You know, that's not entirely...
I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies?
Because it's you that's after them.
Oh.
You're so old, you bring the specter
Fury,
of death.
he faked his own death to get away from her.
No, she's so old she brings the specter of death around her wherever she goes. It takes the most unfortunate of victims. A candle that burns twice as bright, burns half as long.
It's always been that way. Ever since I was a little girl in elementary school, the glass hamster was fine. It's not gonna be Big Reaper. What I was traumatizing minutes.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened.
Don't push me, boy!
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast.
I wonder if someone has actually taken screenshots of Oldbag's dialogue and then had some voice actor read all of it really fast.
Maybe.
If not, they should.
Get to the work,
hint,
Bowtie.
hint.
Well, wait till I bring this in for editing, then I'll get the screenshots.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, Iris. Workaholic.
Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants!
Pew, 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 pew. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder.
I believe his name was Jack.
Of course.
And
Oh, I get it now.
And only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again.
Are you sure it isn't just petering out? Like I hope it will.
Is that a wedding ring on your finger?
Oh my god, you're right!
Oh my god, she's a homewrecker!
Wait a minute, that means there's some guy out there, or girl, I'm not judging, who has the last name Oldbag as well.
Oh my god.
Does that mean she fucks?
Oh god, I want to imagine that!
What happened when I left?
Don't ask it again, Kay.
I don't
Too
want
late.
to.
That image exists.
Ugh.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my Juan.
But I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway.
Huh? What woman?
That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, why is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does it never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word. When I was young, maiden, I was so beautiful, but despite this, I pressed flowers on red stars more beautiful.
Earls, are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much. Don't leave me with her.
Hey, are you paying attention? Ugh, youngins today, entitled millennials.
So, I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta.
I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Iris.
Okay,
Cranberries.
I'm sure it's not the same on your screen, but my screen is all glitched up, and when you see that angry face, it is demonic.
Take a screenshot.
Just solarize it. Just
Like,
hold on.
Screenshots so we can
Okay.
see.
Click A. Gotta proceed. So I can... Dang it, missed. We'll wait till she's angry again.
Okay. I want to ask you about about what happened around the time of the murder.
Ah, I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready? For what?
The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards.
Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
Ah, I see.
But...
Huh?
But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night.
Was it when Mr. Kurita was undressing in his dressing room? And you were trying
Oh,
to
I
find
wish.
him? The most important moment? You don't mean...
Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today.
Please, tell me, what did you see?
Holy shit, 4 of them. The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't?
Please, don't stray onto another tangent. Please.
If
There it
you
is.
want to hear more, then show respect and bring this lady a present!
Well,
Okay.
she's got Cyclops.
Hey, Gumshoe.
Yeah, pal.
I have ramen, not cup of noodles. Ramen.
The good stuff.
And I cooked some sausage in there too.
I have to wait a week for a week's salary to get that.
Poor guy.
And some soda.
Ginger ale.
Oh my god, that shit is bit crushed.
I know. It stares into my soul. It knows what I've done,
What
and
happened?
it pleases her.
Jesus Christ, that is horrifying.
Looks like the investigation's still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating on our own with this kind of atmosphere.
Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess.
March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer.
Lotta?
Mr. Cop fella, the thief showed his face.
What?
Arrest him! Put him on trial! Find him guilty! Give him the death penalty!
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright?
Look here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why didn't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera. Camera. It's my life's blood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Weak sauce.
Hey, back then that was expensive.
Yeah, I
It
know.
really was.
Your camera?
Look, look, don't lots of people say the criminal always comes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are.
Yep, here I am. Faced with a lot of trouble.
Uh-huh. Penalty.
Huh?
A lot of trouble I get, pal.
So, you lost your camera.
It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's 1,600 brand new doll. Did I messed up?
You just
Drink.
said it was 700.
Drink. I'm down to about 1/3 left, by the way.
I thought you refilled it.
Nope.
Huh? Didn't you just say you bought it for 700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me this talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie.
Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours?
I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop.
I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder.
I mean, I wouldn't be.
Lotta, please, tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder.
Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually I was here until around the time Mr. Ungard was arrested.
What were you doing here?
Sorry, I should. You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever Lana Hart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had.
What flavor ice cream?
Big
Napoleon.
scoop?
Can I have a scoop?
You mean Neapolitan?
I call it Napoleon.
I want a big scoop of ice cream.
I've got cookies and
I-
cream downstairs.
Oh, I wish I had ice cream on my end.
I had chocolate Haagen-Dazs. I ate that.
Oh,
It's
Ooh,
light
got
ice cream
fancy
cake.
Haagen-Dazs.
Gumshoe is now my spirit animal right now.
That's why you play him. A big scoop.
I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Drink. Russian horse and of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
I wonder what scoop she was after this time.
Scoop.
Although I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time?
Oh my gosh.
So we can take a
brain
picture
freeze.
So you can take a picture for your big scoop?
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do.
Stick your thumb to the top of your mouth.
No, it's good now. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture?
What kind of story was it that you would hang around here?
Secrets, secrets,
Uh-huh.
everybody's got them.
Oops, sorry, Mr. Lure. Can't be telling you that. Trade secrets, you know.
Not again.
Did you tell it to me in my cute face?
Why does
None.
everyone have something to hide?
Not unless you got my camera there, sweetie.
We've been stopped, haven't we?
In the words of one doctor from TV, everybody lies.
I know why she ain't talking. It's that bear.
It's never lupus.
Except for that one time it was lupus.
Okay, how did you know? Help me.
Trade secret.
Haha, yeah. Take that, Mr. Lawyer.
I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your eye rules smile. Okay, Unguard or Corrida? You guys take your pick.
Let's go to Corrida.
Scene of the
I
crime.
want to see the mess. Oh my god, he has reinforcements!
Oh, good lord.
I forgot about this!
We gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, quick!
I forgot his room looked
That
like
one's
this.
looking at us.
Which
Do you
one?
guys have any honey?
The door just shuts behind us.
And then it locks.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in for a very bad time.
Oh
That
my
was
God.
awful.
Penalty.
Punch yourself.
Okay, so Pearls, it looks like we took a wrong turn and we ended up at Build-A-Bear.
Can I have some?
Oh, we
These are-
definitely made the wrong turn at Build-A-Bear.
Right.
I think I heard them snapping their fingers on the way in.
I honestly don't know if I could pay for it, Pearly.
Well, no one has to know. I mean, the guy's already dead.
I'm so proud of Pearly. My training has finally paid off.
I want the big one.
We're in Mr.
Wait, that's
Juan...
not a stuffed bear.
We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearl.
Mr. Kurita? Is he a furry?
The
That is a very good question.
the victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too.
Oh, it's you.
Damn it, Gumshoe.
So, what happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again? Does everyone know that she got kidnapped?
No,
Can anyone hear me?
no, Gumshoe.
Hold on, I got this megaphone right here. Hold on. Let me just... Wait. This is a fake megaphone.
Just cup your hands.
I paid all my money for that.
Just cup your hands.
Did you
Gumshoe.
put batteries in it? It takes like 18 D cell.
I can't afford batteries.
How'd you afford the megaphone?
I had to trade my ramen.
You can't eat the megaphone.
Well, not with that attitude, pal. Anyway, has he contacted you again?
Not yet. You probably won't until we win Mr. Unguard's acquittal.
You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there?
Just want Maya to be alright.
I'm just gonna eat my
We
noodles.
don't have a lot of
that way.
time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal.
Can you do that?
Who's a good friend?
Even if we want to look around the crime scene?
Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep quiet! It's my neck on the line here.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Giving it to Pearl?
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you. Here, you can have the rest of my noodles.
Thank you. Once you get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
Da-da-da.
That's great, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
You should be able to read at this point, kid.
Okay.
Who's responsible for her education?
Morgan.
Maya.
No, Morgan.
I know, but Maya is now. She could have taught her how to read.
In like the 2 months they had together?
Yes! It won't take that long. It won't take me that long.
Do you know what was the cause of death?
Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal.
It should?
Yeah, here's a picture. Here, I'll give it to you, little missy.
There's a knife in
can't
his
see it.
chest.
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon.
That little butter knife?
Yeah.
So he was
Wait a minute.
stabbed to death. Wait a minute.
That's tomato juice over there.
They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now.
There were fingerprints on the knife?
Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. On Guard's prints, pal.
That's bad. Real bad.
They're onto me.
Gumshoe's rascal money.
Why was Mr. Ungard arrested?
Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
Oh, you need to sound out other stuff, but not evidence?
I think she's had a much of experience saying that.
I've been kind of with you all day.
It looks like the victim, Jawhorp Corman, really
That
put
was
up a
on
big
purpose.
fight.
Okay, now that one was on purpose.
Could be. Oh, wait, there's more room. I didn't even know that.
There is a Woody the Pooh.
Yeah. One look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere.
Winnie the Pooh? Is that Winnie the Pooh? I thought it was the president of China.
Oh, yeah. During the fight, his button came off.
Mr. Ungard said something about a button. Something like one of the jamming ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama.
But that's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who is it?
That lady, Mrs. Oldbag.
He's Miss, not Mrs.
Yeah, no one's putting a ring on that.
She
already has one.
She has
Yeah,
one
there was a
on her
ring
finger.
Her ring
I mean, I'm a crap detective, but even I could detect that.
I didn't see her hand. Sorry.
You'll see. You'll
Please.
see.
Anyone but her.
The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around where there's a what? Hold on.
Drink!
No, hold on. What's this thing?
The Vict.
Oh, the victim. Okay.
Why does
The
he say
Vic
the
Mignogna.
Vict?
Because that's
Not to mention that there's something around where the Vic was at. It's a little off. That's a weird way
where
to
the Vic
write that
was.
sentence.
He's saying there's something around where the victim
Not
was.
to mention there's something around where the Vic was. That's a little off.
And Ruby, if you watch enough investigation shows, a lot of the times they do abbreviate victim to Vic.
This is weird.
No weirder than purple.
I mean, no weirder than any other jargon or shorthand out there.
Greg, did you say no weirder than purple?
Perp.
Oh,
Perpetrator.
okay. Got it.
Saying perp for perpetrator, Vic for victim.
Oh yeah, that one.
I'm full now.
Anyway, better refill my glass after that little mistake.
Oh yeah, Hannibal, you know who's not full? Gumshoe. And he never will
But-
be.
Because you ate all
I
his
tried
noodles.
giving him my noodles, but he
That
can't
was very
get it.
mean-spirited.
Full of
Trying to give-
depression and disappointment.
Something that's a little off. As in,
Bears.
As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. What am I, a detective?
Yes!
Oh, crap.
You're
Alright,
bad at your
let's
job, Gumshoe.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. I already gave him my noodles. Well, you want me to throw this glass bowl at him?
okay,
So
which
angry at all
bear,
these bears.
guys? Which bear?
The clock bear. And then the actual grizzly bear that's not actually a stuffed bear, that's a real bear. I know it.
It's a
Wow, there are a
taxidermy
lot
bear.
of bears. Is this Chicago?
Oh my god.
Alarm clock ones,
triggered
collector's
Judy.
editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. Hey, my mom's from Chicago.
That explains a lot.
Oh!
I don't know what to say.
Ruby, why?
Because it was there.
Go to the corner.
Okay, fine.
What did she say? I didn't hear her.
Explains a
Oh.
lot.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
Oh, there's the kind of bear he doesn't have, alright.
No, that's in his drawer in his bedside.
And they're usually found in San Francisco. There's even a few in the trash.
You
can.
are a...
Cut out, so all I heard was you are a.
Yeah. I get the feeling that maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies. I'll take them all.
It's hard to bear with all these problems.
Oh no. That case was actually canon.
Yeah! It wasn't a fever dream!
There, I did them all. Are you happy?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Pearl. I just got a Vietnam flashback.
I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
It's just stuck in his head.
Okay,
No,
Hello, Mr. Nick.
that's all the
I'm saying it
bears
with an
now.
accent now.
I'm living rent free in your head, Phoenix.
Ooh,
What do you
Hold
want to
on,
check out?
Let's check his internet history.
Yeah.
Oh,
More
no.
bears. Oh my god, he's into Bara!
Oh no!
It's so messy here.
Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Let me check this computer.
No, Pearl, don't!
Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there's a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
You know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya.
Hey.
Hey, is that camcorder? On the table? Cool.
Yeah, but
No, that's part of it, okay. Is that a calculator?
it's a suitcase. There's so many things in it that I bet it barely closes.
Not
Barely.
really.
A dryer,
No, stop it!
an electric shaver,
Each
calculator.
bear pun you make, they grow in power.
Hey, Kay.
Dolls? Do all
Okay.
stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Claretta?
Kay, I have to mustache you a question.
Okay, that actually takes away their power, so keep making those puns.
No, because of the last case.
The
Okay.
mustache did it. The mustache is doing this again, Kay.
The mustaches. They,
But where is it?
they've joined.
Where is it?
They've joined forces with the bears.
There should be a bear with a mustache.
Oh my god. No, the mustache. It's fused with the killer.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No.
Dang it! I was too late to stop it.
I think
Why can't we see the...
I
why
think the
can't
term
we
you're
see the
looking
rest
for
of it?
is
There we go.
Hmm?
stitched.
You just have to ask, and you can see the rest of the room.
Yeah,
oh my
let's see
god,
this through.
there's even fucking more
Check
of them.
that tomato juice.
Thanks, ketchup.
It looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night.
I feel like an empty guitar case is worth looking into.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night. I wonder if the stars had gone on. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this.
So is it like wine or ketchup?
It's tomato
It's
juice.
tomato juice. They
Look at all
literally
the
said
bears
it's
in my
tomato
bed.
juice.
Okay, what?
But it
okay,
looks
so
weird. CK.
this is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
Hey, his guitar's
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe you forgot to bring it to the show?
But Mystic Maya, he said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid?
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Oh gosh, Pro, get away from there.
Next.
There's.
What's all that
glass?
broken crap?
Huh?
The broken crap on the ground.
Yeah.
Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant.
Where are these bits of glass from?
Don't stick your hand in there, Pearl.
Too late.
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
Next.
Does he look like a botanist?
The glass.
Is that a robot bear?
I was literally just about to ask that. Oh god, it's not just the bear uprising, it's the robot
It's
uprising!
untouchable. Oh,
It's like the TVK.
and the mustache.
It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle
It's
of it on the
gross.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. It's probably where this came from.
Who puts tomato juice in a fancy freaking bottle?
That's what I was
Eccentric
saying.
actors.
I don't know what crazy shit stars do.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem weird?
Oh my gosh, Kay.
What seems weird?
What?
I saw a
I mean,
TV.
everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Hey, Phoenix, take a drink.
Drink!
Kay, there's a TV over there. And we can click on
Investigate
it.
it. We've got you now.
So that's a bed, right?
No, it's a TV.
Yep. It's big, but it's a bed.
It's for the bed!
No.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft, unlike your bed last night.
Big
You
bed.
are 8.
Kids sleep with their parents, dude!
He took the floor, I took his bed. I'm a kid, even trade, fair game.
Kay just wants another Regina.
No, I've just been traumatized so much. I just can't. I need to work on myself. I must go.
Does your planet need you?
Kay is no longer here. Big beds must be a rarity for her. Well,
Hey, there's
But
a
I-
boombox.
the TV.
But I
has
noticed
started
that
again.
it's still immune.
And so is the boombox.
Hey, wait,
And
look at the
the
phone.
What's that
phone.
on the couch?
No,
Chair.
nope, nothing,
remote.
nothing.
We can't touch the electronics. I think that's it.
We already looked at the plate, even though
The
there's still
plant.
blood.
You can't look at the plants.
Oh,
Oh, fridge.
Fridge.
There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
I'm stealing stuff. carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Ew, he like carrot juice too? What a weirdo.
Carrot juice?
Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess.
I don't even see a trash can.
They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
There are potato chips on the table behind him.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam too.
What the fuck kind of cocktail was this guy making?
No, it's SpongeBob's Sundae.
Oh,
Maybe red was his favorite color?
Just like
Carrot juice isn't red.
It didn't. Go
Potato
back
chips.
over the.
Maybe,
the-
no, but that wasn't part of it. Never mind.
Go back to by the refrigerator. I thought I saw something. Nope, never mind.
Okay, I think we're good.
there was something on the floor that lit up. I think.
Yeah.
Where?
I thought I saw.
Okay, let's go to the other room then.
let's get out of here before the teddy bears get wise to what we're doing.
Bears.
Yeah, I think we're done with this room.
Oh, you're still
Howdy.
there.
Yep, just here waiting for it. Okay, bye.
Oh, thank God, the bears are gone.
We're safe for now. We have the weapons and tools to defend ourselves on this day, March 21st, in the Gatewater Hotel in Unguard's hotel room.
Oh no, there's something suspicious about that hair dryer.
On this, the day
Wait,
of
what
my
hair
daughter's
dryer?
wedding.
Hair dryer right there.
Hold it! It's not
And
even
there's a
plugged in.
And there's a single slipper.
Where are we?
I just told you.
We're in Mr. Matt Unguard's dressing room. This is our client's room.
Is this a lady or a?
I think this is
It's a lady.
Goody? Oh,
No, it's a lady.
it might be the lady. I'll just do it for now. Then we'll see. May I help you with something? Oh, it is the lady. Okay,
Told you.
Ooh.
Heather, you can take her.
Okay.
We're.
You're Mr. Unguard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much.
Oh, I think I know who this is.
I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail.
How did you know I'm his lawyer?
You were just saying that he was your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
She's the killers.
Wow!
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Unguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct?
Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I am Adrian Andrews.
Okay.
I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business.
To defeat the
To def-
Huns?
Beat you to it.
Fucking.
What, Gooey?
He was going to make that joke.
Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving.
I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Unguard. In this very room, I might add.
Dinner? What did you eat?
I told you I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me.
I bet she's a lot of fun at parties.
You bet your ass I am. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall.
And after the show ended, you came back to this room?
No, I had some small errands to run. I helped the preparations in the lobby.
Oh. preparation for the post-ceremony show, I guess.
When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungar. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita.
And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
Really held strong through everything.
Oh, Heather's talking to herself. Let's go, dude!
She's
Alrighty.
complimenting herself.
Yeah, he does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So, about you and...
Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ingard and I are related, are you?
Sorry.
I have no idea how he could have chose you as his lawyer.
Why'd you have to come and say something like that? That hurts my feelings real bad.
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ungard's manager. As you
I
can
knew
tell
it.
by my book and glasses.
His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one?
No, he did not.
He didn't?
Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that. Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars.
I see.
This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly.
It's easiest to it
I
by
should
now.
report you to I should report you to CPS.
You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright?
Not tomato. Ugh.
It'll be a fruit juice, okay?
Okay.
Wait!
Tomato.
Objection! Tomato is a fruit!
Objection! It can also be a vegetable.
Objection! You wouldn't put it in a fruit salad, though.
Objection! All fruits are vegetables, but not all vegetables are fruits.
Objection, tomato juice is
Hold
gross
it.
and I want freaking orange juice, okay?
Hold it! Greg, is that true?
Ah, that's my opinion.
Heard
As
that.
far as I know, I think of when I think vegetable, I think like food that's from a fruit, or a fruit that comes from a plant.
Well, this is a
Which would
place.
include a
This is a
fruit.
place of law and facts, not opinions. Penalty.
Gotta do it in the judge voice.
No, in the Von Karma voice.
Well, if I had a dictionary right now, I would look up the dictionary definition of vegetable and see if it applies.
What's sad is this would fit in the Ace Attorney world.
Yeah.
Can we continue? My arm is getting sore.
Objection! You're a video game character. Your arms cannot get sore.
Alright, what to look at first, guys?
Hold on. Show her the badge.
You're slipping up, Iris.
I'd like to ask you about this.
I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are no relevance to me.
Wow. This is the
Damn.
first time I've been shut down this badly.
Have you really not been shut down this badly before? Honestly, look at your hair.
Ooh.
I like my spikes.
I
Yes, I'm
told
sure
you
your
to cut
mother
him,
says
Nick.
the same thing.
Okay, what were they eating then?
Yes. What was the
Looks
food?
like dishes left over from dinner. Dinner for two at that.
I'm sure that Mr. Ungod and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks?
Is that a callback to the last game?
They had T-bone steaks there too.
T-bone steaks are good.
Oh, wait.
Okay, what's that draped over the couch?
There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jagged-looking thing is called a happy.
Whatever it
Cause
is.
happy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would
You
be
don't steal
absolutely...
things.
Maya would be absolutely thrilled.
Don't tell her I stole the poster from the last case.
Alright, we did.
We don't talk about that.
We're talking about Kate. It's canon. It's canon.
It is canon.
No, repress the clown. Keep him locked away in your
Are you
mind.
sure
Can't
you're-
deny my existence
Are you-
forever!
Are you sure you're trying to repress the clown and not a certain animal tamer?
Hello.
And locks appear.
We need to interrogate that houseplant.
I'd
Hi,
mention something.
Georgie.
I would mention something else, but that would be spoilers for a later game.
Okay, let's look at the plant.
Hey, those wearing slippers or socks?
Oh my god.
I'm on to you, plant. What does NL stand for on that bag over there? It's a Mewtwo.
Did we already check out the
Look at the hair dryer. What's with the hair dryer?
Or anything else in the suitcase?
Why is this happening?
Oh,
It's probably Mr. Unguard's suitcase.
Okay, they're all in on it together.
For
Rifle
someone,
through his belongings.
for someone who's only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
Oh, the bed.
Bits.
That's the bedroom over there.
Why do you have 2 bedrooms? That's a bed? You I just saw one? Wow, they have really big beds here.
Maybe show her some pictures and stuff.
16.
You can ask about the press conference.
Yeah, she's the manager for him.
You were the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right?
yes, that's right.
But Mr. Engar said that he didn't know about it.
Is that what he said?
Huh?
Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked.
Oh, I see.
Wonder about that. It wouldn't take you to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details.
Looking through maze.
What about the camera? Maybe she's seen it.
Nope.
The picture? Crime photo?
Nope.
Tomato juice.
Did you know the victim, Mr. Kurita?
Yes, I knew him. It was such a small place, after all. Also, I have a seashell on this.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two compete with each other over the most trivial things. And then they locked themselves in a bedroom. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die.
Huh? I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Kurita was killed. Do you have any ideas
As to...
why Mr. Kurita was murdered?
Why would you ask me about such a thing?
I'm just doing my job. So, you have any ideas?
What is? Does everyone have so many locks?
It's a secret.
Everyone lies. Miss Andrews?
Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is this like Mr. Nick?
Yes. There's going to be more and more of these lately, ever since this mechanic was introduced in this game.
Okay, well, let's look around before we confront her again.
But we already looked around.
There
Like-
more to the hotel room?
Nope.
His room's smaller
yeah.
than the Jamming Ninjas.
Yeah.
Um,
What's that?
Howdy. You gonna talk to me? No? Okay.
No.
there. We can investigate it now.
The same thing. Oh,
I didn't touch him. Wasn't me, I tell you. I give you my word.
why do I get the impression Lada helped herself to one of them?
They were controlling me. So anyway, about my camera. Okay, bye.
March 21st, Sweetwater Hotel, Viola Hall. Is it Viola or Viola for this? That
I don't
doesn't
care.
matter.
Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you?
Ah, Mr. Powers. Have you been here the entire time? My God.
I sleep in this room,
My God, their last names.
and this is my only suit.
As you see, Mr. Powers.
Yeah,
As you
people connected to the...
Just go.
Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone...
Oh god, he's really been there all night.
What happens sometimes?
Yeah.
Mr. Powers, I have your father.
I love
Daddy? He went out for cigarettes so long ago.
Daddy wasn't there to take me to the
Store's
fair,
only 2 minutes
to
away.
change my underwear.
And the fact he went for a
Daddy
cigarette is
wasn't
really weird
there.
because he's a wolf.
I love gold.
Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show?
Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai.
I see.
This time, there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's Love Y in Neo Old Tokyo.
Would that still
I
be a
have
triangle?
no idea what that means.
Wouldn't that still be a
They-
triangle?
They use the weakest metal I see.
I see.
Oh boy, my
Wait.
favorite hero named Aluminum.
Aluminium.
It's Aluminium Samurai. Thank you very much. Shut up, you snobby British.
I think DC is gonna sue somebody. The metal men are gonna come out of nowhere and be like, trademark infringement!
And the Tin Samurai just wants a heart.
And the Pink Princess. I don't think it'll come up in any game we'll play, but she eventually has a kid with the Steel Samurai, and it's called the Iron Infant.
That's in the Edgeworth game.
Sentai!
That must have been uncomfortable when, you know.
Oh god, I don't want to imagine that.
Yeah, but guess who plays the Steel Samurai in that version?
Who?
Larry.
Oh, that's awesome!
But
Oh.
remember, Pink is Olbag.
Oh.
So another fact. So the way the Pink Princess got conceptualized was the director of Steel Samurai saw Maya running around in her costume, and he was like, "Yes, I can make a series out of this." Because just gonna show a picture of the Pink Princess here in chat.
Give me that.
There, that's the Pink Princess logo. It's loading.
Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like something Maya would wear.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
a love what?
I love why. Because, you know, this girl Sayo works at a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time.
Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the three brothers colliding over this one girl.
Anyway, Saya was actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader.
Why is a strawberry evil?
Oh my gosh. Sorry, it was strawberry shortcake.
We've learned the true darkness of strawberry shortcake, guys.
And now that you've
Also,
learned
the Y
it,
is formed by the Dicks.
and now that you've learned it, I can't let you leave with a secret.
Okay, no. Look in your heart.
I have no heart. The bears ripped it out.
The bears took that from me many years ago. When they took the love of my life.
With the help of
Ramen noodles.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know, but I love it.
The next Ace Attorney case. Write this down, Capcom.
And pay us royalties.
It's a Detective Gumshoe gang.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking, he has
Big
the
gumshoe,
fucking...
Ace
Yo,
Detective.
Bowtie, you ever played that Detective Grimoire Flash game?
I have not.
That's what I imagine a gumshoe game would be like.
I'll have to look into that because it sounds amazing.
Oh,
Okay.
I know that one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it.
The one starring Edward Tiong.
I think of.
Or Edwin. Or
Yep.
Edwin.
I
Is
think
it
I
Edward
think
or Edwin?
This guy's just waiting
Edwin.
Yeah.
for us to
Edwin.
say
Yeah,
it.
Edward
Anyway.
Tiong. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3.
Yeah, the guy's just looking at us like, okay, what?
Yeah.
We're just in a group talking about this.
Guys, we're the fragment AIs in ancient Maine.
Oh no!
I don't get that
Red
reference.
versus
but-
blue.
Red versus blue.
I don't get it either. Okay.
We're the
I
fragment
get it,
we're the fragment AIs.
Bunch of friggin'
I
Rooster
mean-
Teeth fans.
Hey, it's good. Elijah Wood was one of them.
How did they manage? Never mind, I already know the
The
answer.
strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies.
That's why they have a periphery demographic.
Of course. I imagine it's the same kind of women who pick up those romance novels at the grocery store.
It's like the moms that read Twilight.
No.
Yeah.
It's the office workers that buy the romance novels from the dollar store.
Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sile, does Miss Sile fall in love? She does, doesn't
Yes, with all three brothers. Things get messy. Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Okay, I'll watch it. I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it.
She's not going to be cultured anymore.
So, what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like?
It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. No fucking originality anymore.
I was gonna say, he looks pretty pissed about it.
The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids.
And I guess they didn't have enough money to buy to make another
It's
song.
the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway.
I don't think that's how that works.
He's not a good ninja.
What?
He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all.
So he's not a rogue that multi-class bard. He's a bard that put one level in the rogue and then never took another one.
This is why you don't multi-class D8s.
But boy, could he sing! With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
Acoustic
How did
guitars
they
existed
get
in
a
the ancient
guitar?
world?
Technically, they were.
Sure,
never
why
done.
not?
A ninja with a bright red guitar.
And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Miss Soul. Jammin' versus the Muramachi 5. Suddenly, Our brave hero catches a not-so-jamming cold the night before battle number 3.
Aw, that's too bad for him.
Yeah.
Now the show will never be finished, and it'll always be on that cliffhanger forever.
Plug in your guy.
Actors can always be replaced.
Yeah, he's wearing a
Yeah,
mask.
but this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know.
Well, you won't, because he's fucking dick.
The Jammin should be able to sing. What about Princess Visola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I have to choose. What show should I watch?
It's called the fucking internet, kid.
We don't have it right now, and we don't have recording.
What year is it?
Guitars.
Like 2000, like at the time this game came out, it would be like 2005.
You can get a VCR. It still exists.
Which,
I can't believe she's really considering it.
what are you gonna watch, Pearl? WWE or WCW? I mean, the Nickel Samurai or the Jammin' Ninja?
Present juice.
Present the juice.
The case, the guitar case.
That guitar case. That was Juan. I'm still trying to figure out the bad pun in his name.
One corrida.
I'm guessing you've seen this case before?
It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar.
The bright red guitar. Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
Oh, sorry. But if the guitar is so important, how can you forget it for the award ceremony?
That does seem a little strange.
What else do we got? Let's see what they know about the assistant.
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little.
Huh. So, Mr. Powers likes this type of woman.
Oh, you know, I'm not picky.
To chime in about Corrida's name. So you know how Matt on guard. On guard means 2 arms with your blade. Corrida in Spanish is used for bullfighting. So it's kind of equivalent to calling out on guard in a bullfight. Yeah.
I was also thinking of Juan. Does it mean one? Is that like a pun for one? So I was trying to think.
So I was I know I've heard Corrida somewhere before. What the fuck does it mean?
Okay. Yep. Okay.
What do you know about Miss Andrews?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
Ah, if you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know.
You're a gossiper.
He's so happy he looks like a lion that's just found his next meal.
I want to pet his hair.
Would you mind telling me about this gossip?
Ah, so you are interested in it. Oh, I figured you would be.
Yeah.
I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too.
Oh, really? You too, huh?
Yeah, so take a look at this.
Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see
Oh, I
here.
actually got it from her.
Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous?
To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A.
Irene Aronson.
You see now, don't you?
Irene Aronson.
Yeah.
Swan!
You finally someone gets it.
Oh no, I get most of your jokes. I just don't care.
You can stop pretending to be in the dark, mister.
No, he's really that dumb.
Juan Peter didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA.
Adrian Andrews.
Yes, exactly. This is big news.
But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client?
Ah, it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Charles is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Pretty sure the T is supposed to be important because the alliteration, but you know, garbage.
Anything else you want to give him?
Just to cover. Let's ask about the camera.
Nope.
Let's show him the gruesome murder.
What else do we have?
Talk about the victims, maybe? And the murderer?
He debuted around the same time as Matt and everything, you know.
Really?
It started out small. First it was singing contests, then swimming competition, arguing over who wore the Speedo better. Then it was bowling tournament. Then it was who could throw the best. New Year's party. Juan was always trying to one-up Matt.
And then they were fucking!
Oh, absolutely.
That was a hate fuck, I bet.
But lately, those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things.
Like BDSM!
Oh god.
Again!
Yeah, I never should have
Please
gotten
aim.
that copy of 50 Shades of Grey.
Hey,
Okay.
Mr. Phoenix Wright had these books in his office I took a look at, okay?
No. No, it's
I
not.
thought no good would come of it all, so I began to worry.
Too bad Juan's story ended so soon.
Mhm.
Personally, I think he's hotter than that.
Matt's younger than me, if you couldn't tell. But you can practically see his star potential.
His star potential?
I got his autograph the other day.
Oh, you have no pride.
Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it?
I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't.
Age unknown.
I
She's
never would have thought I'd see her here of all places. She haunts my nightmares,
She's one of the old
and
ones.
she won't shut up.
She's one of the great old ones. Okay, wait. Next person to make a warlock in a campaign, Old Bag is your patron.
Oh god.
I think there was a patron for like the Undying or something like that.
Oh god.
Have her be your booty
I
call.
know there's a
warlock.
great old one.
No!
No.
The last time we saw
The blood splatters everywhere.
The last time we saw each other was during that really bad incident, you know. I mean, when I look back now, I think of the good things, so it's not so bad, I guess.
Yeah, I would love to go back in time and relive a few of those good things.
What are you
Is that
chuckling
Mr.
about?
Edgeworth?
That's not funny.
I was thinking of Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess not.
What about camera lady?
I'm honored you're asking me.
Blah, blah, blah. He doesn't know.
Blah,
Okay.
blah. I don't know shit.
So we got old bag.
He took the camera.
Oh, here I go again on my own.
Detention center. Visitors.
Visitor's room.
Frick.
Ah, the lawyer dude. So, what'd you find out?
Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating.
I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude.
Can you tell me about your activities last night?
After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. That post-ceremony...
Say it one more time.
I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume.
And you were alone the entire time.
My manager was running around being busy, so yeah.
Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show.
I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright? I think I said all this stuff already.
That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy.
Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time?
Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager.
I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own.
And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude just arrested me.
About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita, what sort of...
That's got nothing to do with anything, dude.
Okay, let me just skip through all the repeated dialogue.
Okay. Let's...
That's my manager. Did you meet her?
Yeah.
What do you think? Strong woman, right? And she takes good care of me.
You're such a mama's boy.
Oh my god. Look, dude, I didn't kill him. I mean, the Nickel Samurai kicked Jammin' Ninja's butt, right? So it's not like I felt threatened by the likes of him.
Being rivals sounds like a sad way to relate to another person.
Not between me and Edgeworth.
Heyo.
Heyo.
Hey.
But you didn't talk about him. You refuse to acknowledge his existence.
I've seen him somewhere before. Is he a member of my fan club?
That's Mr. Powers. Isn't he supposed to be kind of like a mentor to you?
Powers... Oh, yeah! He's the guy on that kid's exercise program. I gave him an autograph just the other day.
He doesn't see Mr. Powers as a mentor at all.
Show him the tabloid.
What do you think about this article?
Huh. If you're talking about her thing with Juan, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it.
And that's it?
That's it.
Let's present...
Present juice.
Okay, what are the... Let me look at the two pictures again. What do we have? Crime and...
Just a map. And this one's
let's show the crime thing. Cool. Alright, let's
There's
go.
nothing new we can learn here.
Guitar case?
I tried. I just did.
Tried.
Oh.
Well, let's go talk to Adrian about the tabloid.
Yeah.
Hello! Do you have anything besides cup of noodles to eat?
We'll get burgers later, Pearly.
Okay.
Because
Did you find my camera?
I make enough money. I make more money than Gumshoe, enough that I can buy you burgers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, okay, bye.
No one cares. I'll eat your hair.
Oh wow. She says nothing about the article.
We might be a few steps ahead.
Yeah, we asked the person who wants to be a tabloid photographer about the tabloid article.
The name's Lotta. Get it right. Oh hey, did you find my camera?
Oh wait, okay, let's read it. A superstar in an ultra-hot mega-secret love scandal? Rival sources say that Juan Corrida has been getting close with the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Not being very subtle there, are you?
Nope.
Nope. Well,
It was worth a shot.
time to do what I do best.
Wait, show it to Miss Oldbag.
Oh god, why?
Look, we don't got a choice.
Ah, I know what we gotta do.
Is it up to Gumshoe to save the day?
Actually, yes.
So then anyway, like I said about the okay, bye.
Oh, hey, did you hear what she had said about... Oh.
Present juice! So about this wine glass.
Thanks, man, I'm thirsty. Cool. Alright, what were you saying about it?
That's evidence.
Not again.
Really? I thought this was the diet.
So you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing... You've solved my
You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe?
No, actually, Miss Fun Karma noticed it first.
Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel?
Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here!
Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash.
Oh no,
Oh no! The beep!
she senses me.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
It's gonna blow.
Huh. I've heard this sound somewhere before.
It's Miss Fun Karma.
Quick, dive into the bears.
Huh?
I shall
Bears
blend
will hurt
in.
less.
I am now a bear. For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. I bet she's hiding in the bear.
Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time.
Why aren't you ready?
Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Oh, too late.
Oh shit, there she is.
At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
And now the pursuit theme's playing again. Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change?
So you're the type to steal information from pitifully helpless detectives.
Oh.
Very dishonorable of you. Hey! Don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat! I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful.
No, it's just Gumshoe.
Detective, come over here for a second.
No.
Omni Slash!
Mr. Nick, should I be watching this?
I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
I couldn't afford not to.
He was so scared he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you?
What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
So you see Von Karma walking away out of the door, and you see Gumshoe just trying to scrape back into the room on the floor, and he's getting pulled behind him by the whip, and his nails are scraping on the floor. Help me!
Pretend you don't see anything, Pearl.
Hey, Nick, can I have a whip?
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
What honor.
Oh!
Ow! What'd you throw at me now? What's this?
Well, I guess this means I have to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, all right? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you.
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
You know evidence, but not autograph?
I've been hearing you say evidence all day. When have you said autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
It's a special way of writing called cursive, which
It's an
nobody
ancient
ever
and dead
uses ever
language.
again after 2010. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in the more normal letters here?
I'm not lying. The only time I've ever used cursive besides signatures is for like the back of the SAT, where you have to write your honor statement. But that was the hardest part of the test for me.
You didn't know cursive?
Yes. I ran out of time.
This sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Exactly. Thank you,
Hold
Pearl.
on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before.
Do you wonder where?
Oh God.
Yep.
Alright guys, we have
So-
all we need.
So you guys okay? I heard some fearful whipping. Okay, bye.
Oh
Never
no,
say
it's
anything.
time.
Take that!
Oh boy, here we go.
You're trying to unchain an old one.
It's Stars Dune all over again, guys.
Alright, let's go.
What you witnessed.
Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please, tell us what you saw.
But, oh, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you young'uns' expense.
It's like my grandma.
I am a little devil after all.
Yep, that's grandma.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person?
She really is a
Alright.
fucking old one. Shit.
I'll give you what you want. Take that!
That's Juan's autograph!
Yes, it is.
And it even says, "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right?
My Wendy in this game.
My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, I may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Wow,
Holy
you
shit.
must really want this autograph.
My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart, all for my dearest Juan.
We did it, guys.
Oh god.
I was waiting till I could do this. Like, the only thing is, I knew we needed to find that, but I just forgot where it was. Autograph given to Wendy Dearest.
Sound like a donkey.
I feel bad for you now.
Huh?
I tell you, I saw him that night.
Heather, look at her left hand.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding!
Oh no!
Oh, yes. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
I don't need to think about that, please.
Blood flowing everywhere.
Oh, why?
Now suffer.
At least you're not the one who has to give this crazy old bitch a voice.
And? Did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more.
You think the police have enough money to give out gift certificates?
The police have money?
Most of them do, just not you, Gumshoe.
Gift certificate?
Oh, I've been recruited again for that part at the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
But Mr. Engard hasn't done anything bad.
I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just knew that yellow-bellied chicken.
Yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like.
I think it would have a yellow belly.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Ungard ever do to her to deserve this? What did Mr. Ungard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy! He framed my Juan! He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan!
Mr. Nick!
What is it?
What's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about it after we get home, okay?
Something you put on your skeet, so your scozies don't get cold.
Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress!
Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
I'll tell you when you're in high school. How about we just listen to what Miss Oldback has to say for now, okay, Pearls?
Okay...
So, Miss Oldback, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course! Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose!
His own manager? Why?
I thought lawyers were smart! It was to create a scandal and make Juan lose face! That girl drove Juan into a scandal, then dragged his reputation through the mud!
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
Oh, I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. I have several restraining orders.
And do you have proof that Mr. Ungard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course. A tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? Where'd she get it? Alright, and now we have.
Ah,
all
she
we
really
need.
is like my grandma. I love you, Grandma, but it's true.
Now we have all we need.
Take
that!
Now you want to talk to me.
You're gonna wish we weren't in a minute.
Big scoop.
Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room?
I told you, didn't I? For my scoop.
What I want to know about are the details of this scoop.
That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter.
Alright then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person. Take that!
Profiles we got this from. This woman.
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungard's manager.
Hmm.
The Nickel Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup.
Backup?
Yeah. You gotta have that, what's it, news sauce?
You mean news source?
That's it. So show me something that shows that one guy had something with Miss Andrews.
Take that! This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A.
Ah!
Mr. Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Ungard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article, then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corrida's door last night.
Ah.
You were looking into Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it. I was gonna give myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting.
But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news.
What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing. Getting photos.
Oh.
Please don't learn more from her, Pearl.
No, be my little assistant. Take all the pictures. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading.
Oh, like Miss Von Karma. With the whip.
No. Just spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, Lotta. Nice journalistic integrity you got there.
I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote it on, and my note to myself, it's gone. Like my camera.
Your notes to yourself?
It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera.
You can say 1600.
1600.
And they done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand.
Just enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done stole something from me.
You done did it now, son.
No making fun of me.
Wonder where her trucker hat is.
It won't
really
fit on
want-
our head.
You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Okay. You're bobbing to the music, too. Oops.
March
all these-
21st.
March 21st, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Look at all these people who get paid more than Gumshoe.
And that's
I
including the
think-
stuffed
Hey.
animal. That's including the stuffed animal
Off
there.
the window.
Yeah, exactly.
Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hey, so you came, pal.
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
What do you mean by that?
Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and the testimony are airtight.
But you can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive.
Yeah, but Maya might have to.
Oh.
Do you see what you did, Gumshoe? You made a little girl cry.
I might feel better if you present gun.
Wait, no, I'm sorry.
Actually, what can I present? All I have is present
Give me your
juice.
gun, Gumshoe.
No, don't do it. Don't. No.
All I have is present juice. In this case. So, what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces.
Two?
And both of them are in this photo. The first is that button that's missing from the victim's chest. That's a big button.
Huh. That's the button you found during your body search of Mr. Ungard.
How did that get stuck in his clothing?
Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai's special pants.
Oh no.
And the second one is?
The knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt Ungard's.
Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony?
It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag.
No. I thought so.
What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal?
You cannot escape me. I am infinite. I am eternal.
Just so you guys know, there is a warlock patron type called the Undying. So, yeah, old bag.
Hey, Bowtie, why do you play all the evil old ladies?
I don't know.
He has a type.
He has a
I
type.
guess.
His spirit animal is evil old lady.
Oh,
Yes.
now I want a scene where there's Morgan and
Old bag.
Old Bags together and have him talk back
And I
and
even
forth.
and I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone.
Lab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down. Trust me.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. On Guard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way.
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves.
Scandal with Mr. Kurita? Why?
Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Oh, that is heavy for this game.
Suicide?
I think so. It was that picture went by so fast I could hardly remember, but I do remember her name was Celeste Pax. And she was Jaha Coolio's manager.
That one was on purpose.
Could be.
We're gonna have as many Won Kuritas as we're gonna have Mike Arubas.
Yeah.
You know what? Just for that, I'm not giving you this chocolate bar I was gonna give
you. We made this man's life so pathetic.
I mean, we didn't have to do anything.
I mean, fair enough.
The victim's manager?
But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian's Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one. I'm so angry about that.
Her mentor.
A woman who was both Mr. Kurita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case?
Do you want to know more about her, pal? She was the victim's manager and also Miss Adrian's mentor.
You just said that.
I know, and it's been 2 years since her suicide. And now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence.
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Yes, Queen.
Actually, because of. Actually, no, keep going.
Miss Von Karma!
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean...
I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
That's...
Wait! Please wait, sir! If I don't get this month's pay, I'll
Quiet! If it weren't for traitors like you...
I would have won. Is that what you want to say?
Who?
That voice. Edgeworth!
It's been a long time, right?
The lad has returned.
This person. This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca.
You... How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it?
Drink.
You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are.
You can just feel the energy.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed to be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going?
Ooh. Gumshoe's even oohing.
She just kicks him while he's down.
I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country.
You
seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never! Mr. Phoenix Wright! We'll see you tomorrow, in court. It'll be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was.
I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to see you again.
I think that's enough for a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year.
You going to run tomorrow's trial?
You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So, no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow.
What is that supposed to mean?
I have something definitive that you lack.
Are you actually out of the closet?
Oh!
Never. And
I
working
think those ruffles put you out of the closet.
and working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth.
This just in. Working together is the definition of teamwork. Who'da?
People should die when they are killed.
Eureka!
This-
Yes, this floor is made of floor.
The truth.
In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you.
Just take out the isteds.
I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information.
Just what is going on inside his head?
A lot of things may have happened, however Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma.
1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you'd lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It would have been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth.
I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason?
Well, with Francisca, she almost always says,
I will defeat you in court this time.
the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives.
To save your client, you say?
Those who think only of their own ego-driven
Drink.
goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy. Or someone like you, Edgeworth.
It looks like there's still a lot you have left to learn.
A lot I have yet to learn. Me?
Well, that's enough for now. The time when drink. Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. This woman is another key to solving this case.
Do you really think so?
No. She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impax died.
But her death was ruled a suicide, right?
Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve.
A riddle?
Nice job, translators.
Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it.
What was that, Greg?
One riddle yet to have solved.
Yeah, that
There
was
a bit of a
weird.
grammar thing there.
Yeah. Suicide note that just vanished, huh?
Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it.
The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impax had even written such a note?
There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high.
But who would hide such a thing?
The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself.
The victim?
He was the one who found her body.
Dark.
No kidding.
Wait! It came true! There's a picture of someone being hung!
Yeah,
Oh.
you called it.
Which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note.
Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note? Why?
As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway.
Part 1?
Yeah, it's a trilogy.
Phoenix,
What?
I'm taking his wallet while he's not looking.
Good job, Pearly. We're getting the double burgers tonight.
I'm gonna slip a 5 in Gumshoe's pocket.
Edgeworth has more money than that. Give him a 20.
Okay.
Can't examine this further. Okay. Deceased Celeste Impact found by Juan Corrida. Was her suicide note hidden? Okay. What about part 2? Give me part 2, Edgy.
I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. It froze on I like suicide reports.
Oh no.
Worst of all, the reports that have multiple parts, like that one. That has 2. I heard the sequel is even worse than the original.
Just like The Matrix.
Don't even get me started on that hot mess.
2
At
parts.
least they're the fun kind of bad.
What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second part,
Why
now
does
that
it
you've
give you
actually
both?
handed me that report.
The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews?
Miss Andrews? What did she do?
She tried to kill herself?
Why am I here?
Yes, why is she here?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking after her since Maya got kidnapped.
Maya got kidnapped?
Is it Tuesday already?
Not yet. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself, though.
You think she's a strong Korean woman? That's just what she wants you to think.
Drink.
Adrian Andrews. She has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside.
Oh, I like how they changed that in this version. Okay.
What was it in the original?
Codependency. That made things very confusing. It's actually much more clear when you write it as dependent nature.
Are you talking about the original English game?
Miss Andrews, dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is.
She's dependent on being dependent.
What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature?
Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste in PAX. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. This got very dark.
That's Ace Attorney.
Lost her will? Why would she...
Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste in PAX, was gone forever. That's why.
Why would that...
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
How do you know this, Pearl?
I channel! I work with dead people!
You know, that's a pretty good point.
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live.
And that's the nature of her dependency on others?
When Celeste Pack suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself.
Then that means her super confident attitude.
It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together.
How terrible.
Why are you looking like that? Go, get out of here.
Well, Edgy, now that we
But
have
he
a long
missed
time
you.
together,
He wants to hug you really tightly.
I'm not a very huggy person.
Hug.
He wrote about it in his journal.
That was Maya writing about her fanfics.
Then why did it say property of Phoenix Wright?
Did she steal my notebook again? Well, I think we have all that we need.
Sweet.
Nope, no camera still, Lotta. Sorry, bye.
March 21st, Gateway Hotel.
Gateway?
Drink a glass of
Gateway.
water.
Is it gate water?
Gate Water
Greg, do
Hotel.
this one now.
On guard's hotel room.
Okay, Greg, you do the next one.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. It looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Francisca von Karma.
Miss Von Karma?
Goody.
What are you doing here?
Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so...
You've got some nerve following me around.
Following you?
That's at you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard. You're very mean.
Me following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh.
Bet she won't whip me.
Let me show you something interesting, little girl.
You're creepy.
Beep, 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 beep.
What is that?
Hey, whoa, maggot.
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move.
You had a bowel movement at 3:45 p.m.
So that's what the bandage on his face is for.
So that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now.
I'm pretty sure that's unethical.
Now then,
Does she seem to care about ethics?
Oh,
let's stop
that's
wasting
a
time.
Bowtie, is that the tipping point for you in this dystopian future? Just tracking
This dystopian
devices?
future of several years ago?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Was that your tipping point in this dystopian future of several years ago? Tracking devices? That's your limit?
Instead of, like, you know, the instant death penalty.
And the fact that it's guilty until proven innocent, or guilty until proven until someone else is guilty, and the fact that the prosecutors are the rulers of the court.
Actually, that's how Japan's court system was like for a long time.
And how she can just whip the judge without any assault charges.
That one's exaggerated.
Okay, fair point.
The whole
for
guilty
that.
until proven
Stop
innocent system.
wasting time.
Okay, Goody. Oh, well, that's in character. Okay.
But yeah, the whole guilty until proven innocent thing, that was actually Japan's court system. That's part of why this game was made, to parody
you
that.
heard me.
Let's stop wasting time now.
Adrian Andrews.
Yes.
Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood?
All right.
What were those two talking about?
Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Take that! Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Ungard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida.
You were not that close.
That's right, and I've been good at being intimate with another person.
You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow, I highly doubt that. Take that!
Whatever.
You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Mood. Note to self, stay on her good side.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corrida? As if there was ever such a need.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Corrida for this person's sake? Take that! Celeste Pax, your mentor.
How do you know about Celeste?
Miss Impax. She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Kurita's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Kurita so you can find out more about her suicide.
You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid.
Miss Andrews?
There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you're completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Take that! Miss Impax's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Kurita.
One?
And, Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Kurita.
I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others.
That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impax was someone very special to you. Take that! Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you?
Went through with what?
Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that's all just a lie. A facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on.
That's...
You were dependent on Miss Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop. Celeste passed away so suddenly like that. I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Miss Impax's note. You heard about it, and thought to recover it from him by getting close. Am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
What do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
It was, why was the victim killed?
Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Kurita dead.
Me?
Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder.
Murder? It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small, and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth.
Miss Andrews.
It's one thing. It's the one thing I want to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone.
I'm sorry.
You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you?
Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth.
After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste, without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Corrida to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so...
I understand.
Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews.
If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
Alright. I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first.
Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
What is it? It looks like a seashell?
The magic conch.
The magic conch. Magic conch, what should we do to solve this case?
Nothing.
Oh, hail the magic conch!
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
Are not remembering something clearly? Sounds like it'd be a rare occurrence.
Yeah, I must be off. I leave Mr. Ungard in your capable hands.
March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
You had one job, Greg.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Miss Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am.
You don't look fine to me.
It looks fine to me.
Because we can only see her sprite, okay?
I... Bye, Mr. Powers. Bye, old lady.
Get away, old bag. I'm clean.
You cannot escape me! Oh, you escaped me.
I'm clean. Out of this house! Out of this house!
Spirits, be gone from this place house.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
Miss Impact's a suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Beep, 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 beep.
Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver!
Hello? Ryan Cole Law Offices.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering the phone.
Maya! Where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time.
Phew.
Which is why, I suppose, she is absolutely famished.
What?
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya! Let me hear her!
Very well.
Ask my
Maya! Is that you?
sis. Ask my sis.
Okay, that's enough out of you, Ruby.
Maya! Maya! Damn it, you cut me off.
So do I get paid $500 or $600 for that?
You get nothing. You're being starved until the acquittal.
Mystic Maya said ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that?
But really?
What do you think?
Should I do it?
Who's
Yes,
going to
Heather.
be not...
Okay. Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one.
I'm sorry. Mia!
I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her.
How's Maya?
She's safe for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems.
I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. And I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper! What's he like?
I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now, full of wine. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
I'm not drunk. You're
with her.
drunk.
I mean, there's nothing else to eat.
Date? Time? Location?
Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa.
Oh,
I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go.
Priorities.
I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now, or with apple pie or a burger.
Well, what do you want me to examine, guys?
The
Oh.
wine!
We're playing as Maya, nice.
Let's drink it up.
What's this? It feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. I get rid of them. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty.
Give it some time, Maya.
Well, maybe you can eat the card on the ground. Wait, there's a card on the ground.
Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card. but there's no name on it.
Oh, hail the magic conch.
It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card.
Next.
The boxes?
There are all sorts of things piled up here. But it's too dark to see. Look how dark it is.
There's a light right up there.
This is for the
Yeah,
viewer
I know.
benefit, not for the characters.
We know. We're just joking. Drat, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. I've never seen them use cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door.
It's actually really, really freaking hard.
I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. It actually destroys the card.
Gee, I wonder.
Ah, that's it! This shell card! If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here.
Nah, that can't be it. Keep looking.
I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius.
This is such a Ruby character.
It is. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting. Or worried.
To be continued.
Ooh.
God,
No, my
that got
sword.
very dark and not very humorous at that point.
Right?
Yeah.
In the words of Thomas Jefferson, can we get back to politics?
Please.
So, thoughts so far?
I love it already. I can't wait to see more.
I don't think Andrews is the killer. I don't know, my intuition. There's something that don't seem right here.
Well, who do you think's the killer?
There's a lot that don't seem right here.
Like, it
Who I
seems
think is the
way too
killer?
cut, even by Ace Attorney case standards. That's the most suspicious thing about it.
Well, we do have a guy who's literally calling himself Dick Killer.
True.
I'm just saying.
And
It
he
might
kid-
be like the the case we do not mention because they didn't introduce the killer until after the first day.
That is
Mm,
true.
That is a possibility.
Well, the
Thing
butler,
about the killer.
the bellboy is obviously the one who kidnapped Maya, so he's definitely involved somehow.
And then Miss Andrews had that card. Wait, maybe he was hired. You know, like an assassin has a calling card.
It was the bear.
Or it was the bear.
Any other
It
thoughts?
was the bear that's working with the TV and the mustaches.
And the conch shells.
and the
I gotta
conch
be
shells
honest,
and
I
electronics.
don't trust On Guard. He's way too like, yeah, dude. Even the magician broke when he was in prison.
I mean, he is a Hollywood actor.
No, I get the impression from him that he just has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't trust him.
He's kind of dependent too. He's got to talk to his whatever about anything. Oh wait, dude, I gotta talk to my publisher. Give me a sec.
I gotta talk to the
I
studio.
think. Well, if it was assuming that was someone who's already introduced, I think it was Juan's not dead. It was a stunt double.
So he faked his own death.
They would have figured that out at the autopsy.
It was a very good stunt double, Bell.
Maybe he had a twin we don't know about.
Why so many bears? Why is that bear so big and real life sized?
You know, there were other
Who's
heroes.
hiding in it? And why so much
Too.
tomato juice?
Guys, you're overthinking this. It was obviously Mo. He showed up.
You know, there were other people who lost the
It's not a
Grand
flash
Prix,
guy.
so maybe it could be one of those guys.
Yeah, but they weren't as popular as either the Jammin' Ninja or the Nickel Samurai.
I
It
know,
was-
maybe they
it
wanted
was
to
all
put
the
his
cool
book in.
kids.
Hey, yeah, C-list hero could kill Jammin' Ninja, frame Nickel Samurai, and then suddenly, I don't know, Petunia Pete or whatever is the top hero. Look, it's not any stupider than the actual names.
Okay, that's it. I'm now adding an NPC to the fucking hero campaign named Petunia Pete.
Like I said before, my first instinct, it was the bear. My second instinct, we haven't met the killer yet.